So hi everyone, welcome to March 2023 recognition meeting. I'm so excited that we're doing these as an org again. It's been about a year since we've done the last one. And so I'm excited to start this monthly tradition again because it was so much fun getting to know everyone and celebrate everyone's achievements for the previous month. So first of all, since we haven't done it in a long time, I would love for everyone to unmute and tell us what your name is. Do you work outside of Tupperware? Oh, that kind of cut off, but just says if so, where or what do you do? And then do you have a partner? If so, where or what do they do? Where do they work? I would love for everyone to sort of get to know everyone a little bit. I'll go first. So my name's obviously Nicole, and I did work at the Owen Sound Courthouse until about a month ago, but I have resigned and yeah, so now I'm just doing Tupperware, and then I also do admin work for my husband's business as well. So, but I'm working from home, and then I'm able to be way more flexible for our 3 kids. And so I'm really looking forward to that change in my life. And then my husband, Brandon, we own a tree service company in Owen Sound area. He's an arborist. So Wendy, do you want to go next?
Sorry, a couple people are just saying they can't get into the Zoom meeting, so I'm sending them the Zoom private message. Okay. See if that works. Anyways, hey guys, those that don't know me, I am Wendy Lawrence, and I joined under Nicole in May 2020. So we're just almost 3 years since I joined.
What are you doing down there?
Yeah. And I had no intention of selling, but here I am. And I am a director with Tupperware. I also do my husband's admin work for his plumbing and heating business. And we also have an Airbnb in Sauble Beach that I am, I guess, the cleaning lady / admin person for that as well. So all 3 jobs are kind of go hand in hand because I pretty much make the hours. So of course I have to be here to answer the phone for Perry's business, but we also have an answering service. So if I'm not here, no big deal. The Airbnb, I schedule it around our holidays, but number 1 for me personally is Tupperware. And I make sure that everything else works around my Tupperware business, which is kind of nice. I have a daughter who will be 26 in May and a son who will be 24 in June. Holy cow, I can't believe that. But anyway, my daughter is a groundskeeper at Cobble Beach and loves it. And my son is working at Bruce Power doing HVAC systems. So, and my husband has been a plumber for gosh, how long, Perry? Probably 34 years, and we will be married 30 years coming October. And I'm done talking now. Who wants to share?
Feel free to just unmute and share whoever wants to go next.
I'll go next. I have my name as Digger D, but my name is Diane McGregor. I've been doing Tupperware since October of 2020. I live in Port Elgin, and I run my own daycare from my home. I have an average 5 kids, little ones, every day. My husband, Mark, he's been working for Soggy Mobility for 5.5 years. So the bus just sits out here, and he just kind of comes and goes. And we have 2 daughters. Jenna is 12 and Kale is 9. And we got 3 little rugrats. Charlie and Chewy are our Shih Tzus. And our new addition is Max, our 12-week-old English Bulldog. And yeah, so Tupperware works hand in hand with daycare, and I'm still doing it.
And doing amazing, as you'll see in our recognition meeting. Who wants to go next?
Hi, I'm Sue Rath, and I've been doing Tupperware just since November. I don't do any other work besides Tupperware. I don't have a partner. I have 2 children plus 2 a daughter-in-law and a son-in-law, and I have 2 grandchildren, Finn and Aubrey. And on the 24th of April, I'm going to have my 3rd grandchild, a grandson, and we don't know what his name is yet.
That's so exciting. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And nice to meet you over Zoom. Who wants to go next?
I guess I'll go. My name is Liz Rausch, and I do work outside of Tupperware. I work at the LCBO, and I work in kindergarten. A little bit contradictory, but I do have a partner. His name is Chris, and he doesn't work. My kids are, gosh, they're all too old. They're in post-secondary. I have one in college and one taking a year off to go back to college, and one in grade 11.
Awesome. Nancy, you want to go? Oh, you just have to click. There we go.
Okay. Hi, my name's Nancy Virgo. I live in Parry Sound, Ontario, just outside of Parry Sound. I am married. My husband of 25 years is sitting in the living room watching the hockey game. And for those of you that are interested, Detroit just scored on the Leafs. I don't work outside. I'm on disability pension, so Tupperware is my life. That's about it.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. Krista asked, how do I unmute? So I just sent her a little prompt. There we go.
Okay, hello, I'm here. Yep. So I'm Krista Clegus, and I live in Tara. I've been with Tupperware for, I would say, almost 5 years. I think when my daughter started university, and she's just finishing her 5th year. So I have a daughter and a son. My daughter is going to be a teacher in the Toronto area, I believe. My son is just heading off to college. My husband, we've been married, be 26 years this year, and he works for an appliance company. He's a salesperson. And what else am I to say?
If you work outside of Tupperware.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I do. Actually, I have a full-time job. I'm a medical secretary for a respirologist.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing. Who else wants to share? If you don't want to share, that's okay.
No,
Hey,
I can.
Sarah.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I actually live not that far from Krista. Actually, we have mutual connections. Krista and I, she lives in Tara, I live in Chesley. And I work outside of Tupperware. I have far too many jobs.
Honey, that's
Oh, sorry, it's loud in my house. I have far too many jobs. I work as a medical receptionist at a chiropractic and acupuncture clinic in Hanover. I work for this. I have actually 3 different jobs through the school board, just part-time. I pick up shifts as a custodian, as an office professional, and I do some bartending. So I do all of the things because I have an adult son with special needs. So I have to have a flexible schedule to make my life work, which is why I originally started doing Tupperware a long time ago, and now I'm back. I do have a partner. My husband, Sean, he's the foreman at Pete's Auto Body in Owen Sound.
awesome. I love this, getting to know everyone a little bit better. Thanks for sharing. Does anyone else want to share?
I'll go,
Joanne.
Nicole. It's about to get noisy in my house, so I'll go now. Joanne Beatty. I also know Krista through scrapbooking. I do work outside of Tupperware. I've been with Tupperware end of December, first part of January. I work at Keystone Child Youth and Family Services. I'm an early years facilitator. I'm an ECE, registered ECE, and I do early on programs. My husband is a self-employed contractor, soffit, fascia, eaves, trough, you name it, he does it. We have 2 girls, 25 and one soon to be 23, and a little granddaughter that's 14 months old.
Awesome.
That's my speed version.
Awesome. I love it. Nice to meet you. Does anyone else want to share? Let's go through. Has anyone else got their hand up? I want me to unmute them.
Sorry, I can.
For sure.
It's Marilyn. I just need 1 second here. My house is. It's right there. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, my name is Marilyn Grube. I live outside of Elmwood, and I have been with Tupperware since the end of December. I do have my own landscaping business, which I've had since 2008. My husband works with me. He joined in 2013, and it goes well most days. We just bought a farm and we're setting it up as an Airbnb for the house. So it's quite busy around our place. We have 7 children, 2 boys and 5 girls. And my youngest is 3, and that's the noisemaker in the background. And I think that's about it.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. Nice to meet you. Now, is there anyone else who wants to share?
My name is Shannon. I joined with Nicole February 2022, and I've been having a lot of fun so far. I've been a vet tech, small animal vet tech for the last 41 years, which is a long time. We manage a farm, a shorthorn breeding facility, just actually down the road from Nicole. And my partner, Ross, helps me there a lot. We do that in our spare time. We've had a bunch of lambs come this past week, and we're waiting on more calves. So we stay pretty busy, but I find that the Tupperware is a nice reprieve from my usual daily grind. And I've really been enjoying it a lot.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing. Now, is there anyone else who would like to share? Going once. Okay, well, we'll keep going with the meeting unless, oh, we had someone just join with the name of Lady Weirdo. I don't know who that is, but if you would like to introduce yourself, feel free.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, hi. Yeah, my name's Tara Gwilt. I'm
Hi.
from Wendy Lawrence's team.
Hi. We were just introducing ourselves and telling us what your name is. Do you work outside of Tupperware? If so, yeah, where or what do you do? And then if you have a partner, and where or what do they do?
No, Tupperware is all that I currently do. I live in Stainer with my husband and my kitty cats. And I have a son, he's grown, he's on his own. Yeah, there's not much to say about me.
Awesome. Well, that's great. Great start, and nice to meet you over Zoom.
Thanks.
So we'll continue on with the rest of our meeting, but it was a really good mix of people who worked outside of Tupperware or people who didn't work outside of Tupperware. So it's just great to to know that kind of thing and get to know each other a little bit better. So I love it. All right. So attendance draw. So I'm gonna take a quick photo of who all is on the meeting right now, because I'm going to do a draw, and you have to be on at the beginning of the meeting, so it's not quite on time. So which is lucky for anyone who joined a bit late, but that's all good. Okay, so you have to be on at the beginning of the meeting and the end of the meeting to qualify to get in on the attendance draw or participation draw for being here at the meeting. Make sure your name matches what your regular name is. I know, I think you said your name was Lynn. Anyway, I'll figure it out this time, but it's always good so then we can know who you are. Instead of it saying like iPhone or like Galaxy or something like that, then it's like, I have no idea who that was. Okay, so here is our director team on the Tupper Queens team. So there's myself and Wendy, and this is what our respective team sales. So under the organization, we each have our own teams, and this is what our team sales were for the month of March. So Wendy, almost double mine. You guys have been rock stars lately. And so you can see Wendy had like 28,000, over 28,000 in sales. And my team is a bit smaller these days and had 15,000. So in March, we had a total organization sales of $43,985.50. And we had 9 new team members join our team. So I would love to know, are you a brand new team member who just joined in March? If so, raise your hand or unmute. We'd love to know if anyone is brand new in March. I don't know. I don't see any hands up. But I was going to say welcome, because it's great when someone is brand new to our team and they're just jumping right in and joining the meetings and all kinds of stuff. It's a great kickoff to their start in Tupperware. So first, we're going to congratulate our promotions in March. We had Sherry promote to manager. So congratulations, Sherry. I don't think you're on the meeting, but maybe you'll watch the recording. And then Sue promoted in February.
Can I interrupt for just a second? Tiff and Sherry just are sitting in the waiting room.
Oh, okay.
So sorry. I tried to click on it, but I couldn't get it to work. So just thought I'd interrupt and get you to do that.
For sure. I don't see anyone now. Maybe they are in. They might be in now. I don't see anyone in the waiting room now. But so Tiff and Sherry are on. So I was just saying that big congratulations to both Sherry, who promoted to manager in March, and Sue, who promoted in February. We didn't have a big org recognition meeting in February, so I wanted to include you, Sue, on here as well. So you'll see here in the corner the different, this is actually an old image with old requirements. So apparently I need to fix that for next time. But promoting to manager is the first step in creating a bigger paycheck for yourself in Tupperware. So congratulations. Didn't have any star manager promotions, but Diane is in the 3rd month of DIQ and working toward promoting to director in April this month. So that's super exciting. And then Tiff is also in the DIQ program, working towards promoting to director as well. So big, big goals for both Diane and Tiff, who are on our team. So we're excited to cheer you on and be here to support you to get to your goal. And what did I write on the bottom here? Oh yeah, so the DIQ program is the program that is like to get you to director. That's what I'm trying to say. And once you promote to director, there's like $1,000 cash bonus. That's where you get like the opportunity to earn free car, free trips, that kind of thing. Wendy and I both have been driving a free Tupperware car for me, it's been over 4 years. I've had a couple of different cars, and Wendy, you've had yours probably over a year for sure. Okay.
I
Has it been
earned
2
it in
years?
September. I earned it in September 2020, but I didn't officially get it because of COVID until
Right.
February 2021. So it's been a little
That's
over
right.
a year.
Yeah. Awesome. And soon we'll have some director promotions. So this is just a reminder to watch until the end of the meeting to be eligible for the prizes. So I want to talk about the volume bonus. So we're going to get into our different categories for our tops in the organization for sales, for recruiting. And before we get there, it's just good framework to keep in mind the volume bonuses. So at $1,800 in personal sales, you earn on top of your commission, on top of your, if you're a manager and above, your manager paycheck, manager and above paycheck, you also get a volume bonus, which starts at $50. And then every $600 on top of that you submit, you get another $50 cash bonus with no limit. So that's a great way to give yourself more income. So just keeping that in mind when we see our tops in sales, and you can do the math of how much they earned, which is amazing. And so if you're hearing all this and you're like, I wonder, how can I take my business to the next level? Sort of what does that manager and above look like? What do I need? What does that get me? A great training to watch is the possibilities, perks, and profit training that Cora does in Top of the Line. So if you just search that in Top of the Line, it'll come up. And so that'll sort of explain and break down everything and explain sort of how all of that works. All right, so in the Tupper Queens group, there is an album called March Recognition Meeting Prizes. And if you are top 5 in one of the categories, then you win a prize, earn a prize. And there are prizes that say Wendy's team, and there are prizes that say Nicole's team. So choose one of those, just go and comment on those if you are in the top 5 of any of the categories. So our first category is top 10 consultants in personal sales. So number 1 spot, we had Liz with $2,334.35. Number 2, we had Shannon with $1,913.45. So both of them earned their volume bonus. Remember back to that chart. Number 3, we had Joanne. Joanne's on tonight with $1,532 in personal sales. Number 4, we had Terry Lynn. I think I might have saw that name on here. With $1,348.50. Number 5, we had Krista with $1,331.95. And so that's our top 5. So congratulations, top 5. Go on, comment on what prize you'd like from the album. And then we also had 6 through 10. So Tara with, did you say your last name was pronounced Gwillit, I think, Gwillit? $1,293.45. And we had Eugenia with $1,261.50. And Marilyn Grubb with $1,056. We had Sarah Lynn with $958.38. And Cheryl with $692.20. So these were our top 10 consultants in personal sales in the whole organization. for March. So congratulations to everyone landing a spot in top 10. And then the next category is top 10 managers and above with their personal sales. So number 1 is Wendy Lawrence, and you'll see she has a little star beside her number because Wendy, you don't get to pick a prize. So we just shifted the next 5 down. So number 2, we had Sherry with $3,897 in personal sales. So remember back to that $50 volume bonus chart and how much extra $50 volume bonuses Sherry would have got with her personal sales on top of her commission. So that's amazing. Congratulations. And number 3, we had Sue with $2,688.50. Number 4, we had Nancy with $1,945.45. Number 5 was Tiff with $1,842.81. So all those top 5s earned their $50 volume bonus. So congratulations. And then number 6 was me, which I don't qualify for a prize. So number 7, Diane with $1,390.50. Those are our top 5. So Sherry, which is actually starting number 2, Sue, Nancy, Tiff, and Diane. And then in the number 8 spot, we had Karen with $1,390.50. So congratulations to our top 10 managers and above. So next is our recruiting category. So we had 9 new team members who joined us in March. Normally we have a minimum of 2 personal recruits to get it onto our recognition, but I changed it to just 1 because we only had 9 team members join us. So sometimes when back, a year ago, Wendy, we were having 55 new team members join or something like that in a month. So we made it a minimum of 2 to get into the meeting, the recognition. I changed it. So top 10 consultants in personal recruiting. We had only 1 consultant level personal recruit in March, which was Liz. So Liz, go comment on a prize that you'd want. And that is not a lot, guys. Holy smokes, we got to get our consultants adding a friend to our team. And we're going to get into a little special incentive that's going on that was announced in a little bit of why you want to do that. And our top 10 managers and above in their personal recruiting, we had Wendy with 5 personal recruits, but no prize for Wendy. And then we had Sherry with 1 personal recruit, Sue with 1 personal recruit, and Diane with 1 personal recruit. So you guys get a prize as well. So we had 5 people in our organization who swam in March. Now that may be something that you've never heard before, so I'll explain what it is. It means getting $750 in personal sales at least and welcoming 1 new recruit, 1 new team member. And the reason why it's called swimming is because it's the best way to build your business. You're using, both arms. You're using, your sales arm and your recruiting arm. And so that's the best way to build your business in a forward direction, is to be doing both of those things every single month. So if you want a goal, if you're like, hey, manager and above, director, that sounds cool. That sounds awesome. Start here. Start with your goal being $750 in personal sales and 1 new team member welcomed every month, and being consistent with that. Make that your goal, and you will grow, and your business will grow, and you will see results. So congratulations to our swimmers. And as you can see, most of these names here are already managers and above, and Liz is very, very close to promoting to manager herself. So now the other thing that we started doing was a wild card draw. So if you didn't necessarily fit into the top 10, top 5 of any category, if you're on the meeting And you had, oh, that says May. I didn't change that from the last meeting. If you had over $600 in personal sales, I'm going to do a draw for a wild card prize at the end of the meeting as well. So I'm going to go back to my report, see who was on the meeting, and do a wild card draw for someone who was on the meeting that had over $600 in sales in the month of March. Okay, so Wendy and I have a new challenge for April. So we're done sort of with the recognition piece. We're now going to move forward into what's coming up, what we're doing this month. And so we have a challenge organization-wide, so for both Wendy's team and my team, called Green by 15. And we did this last year. We haven't done it for a number like a long time. And so as you can see, it actually was like this image was from February of like last year. And so I just like stroked it out and put April because I didn't have time to make a new graphic. But I'm gonna make a new graphic and post it in the Tupper Queens group. That's what I want to say. And it's if you submit $600 in personal sales by April 15th, so green by 15, by the 15th of April, you're going to get a guaranteed gift from either Wendy if you're on her team or me if you're on my team. So that is another little extra boost challenge for you to get your $600 in personal sales by the 15th. That's a great way to start your month. It's a great way to, it's great to front load your month and get things done in the beginning of the month. You're going to have more chance of reaching $1,800 in sales for your bonus, and you're going to have a more successful month. So that's a new challenge we've got. And next, I'm going to talk about Spring Fling. Maybe Wendy, do you want to say some stuff about Spring Fling? It's coming up in Toronto, which is amazing that we've got like in-person events starting again. Cora's coming all the way from Saskatoon. She's our top company leader, and it's Friday, April 14th. It's like an all-day thing, and there's also Saturday, April 15th, an all-day thing. It's like training, recognition, amazing opportunity for us. And take it away. Tell us, why do people want to come? What is it? Stuff like that.
Okay, so I have to start off by saying when I joined in May 2020, it was COVID. We weren't going anywhere. So I only learned how to sell Tupperware doing things like this, going on Zoom meetings for some of my parties. Most of my parties are Facebook parties, and I need to learn how to do things in person. And I want to say that I was not real comfortable even thinking about going to the very first in-person event, simply because I'm introverted, is the best word. I'm shy, not shy, because I can talk, but uncomfortable, I guess. So I was hesitant on whether or not I go to that October event. And I'm going to tell you right now, guys, before I went to that October event, I was a director, but I had 0 managers on my team, 0. And not saying I was going anywhere, because I was going to keep working my business, but that confidence and that camaraderie, I can't even think of the word, the relationships that you build with the people that go, right from the consultants to Cora, when you see them in person, and Tiff and Sherry can tell you this because we're at the one-day event. It's really, truly unbelievable. So I left that October event determined to work hard with my business, determined to make sure that those ones that were showing even the slightest bit of effort on wanting to get to manager or higher, that I focused more on them instead of worrying about who wanted it. I was asking who wanted it. And Diane, I think, was the first person to say, and Diane had been manager before, but didn't really want it at the time. And I may be speaking for you, Diane, but that's how I know we've had this conversation before. But when I came back, I think my determination rubbed off on my team. And I went from, I'm going to say 0 to 60. Like by the end of November, Diane was, I think, a star manager. Tiff had joined the team, and Sherry not long after. Sue, I don't know if Sue Raths is on this team or on this chat right now. I can't see who's on. But we started to get some new blood, let's say. And I had new blood. I had a new belief in myself and a new belief in my team. Not that I went to Toronto without the belief, but I just didn't. I guess I just didn't have faith in my team, in myself to run my team. I knew my team was strong. I knew that they were willing to work. I just was needing that face-to-face to learn face-to-face with Cora. And I don't even remember how many directors were there. Do you remember, Nicole?
No.
I think there was 9 of us or 10 of us.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got to work with people from brand new consultant all the way up to business leaders. And we were all one. There was not really the fear that I had going in, that I was the new director, the one that had never been in person. And I felt like I would stand out as being different, but I'll never forget when we pulled in that parking lot, Nicole, and Cora and Kimberly, I don't know, there was 4 or 5 of them, came out and gave me the biggest hug and welcomed me with open arms. And I thought, I'm so glad I came. And I left that in-person event a totally different leader for my team. Totally different leader for my team. I always believed in my team. It was me I didn't believe in. So guys, if you lack that bit of confidence, if you just want to see what it's all about, I'm telling you, it's worth it. You can still go, even for one day. Diane is going for one day. Sue's going for one day. There's people going Friday. There's people going Saturday. There's people going for the whole weekend. There's still time.
We've got a couple hotel rooms available that, you know, we could add if you wanted to come for both days, like you could come into our room and split costs that way and stuff like that. There's ways to do it to cut the cost down if you do want to stay overnight.
Yeah, it's something to seriously think about. And there's only, from what I understand, normally that Toronto has never been really on the list, from what I'm understanding. So
Cora
this is
just
something
started coming to Ontario to do these events because our team has grown so much here. It usually, until maybe like just now, like honestly, she doesn't come very often, but now she is because we have such a big team. And our registration for Toronto is like double what it was in Saskatchewan, which is where she's from. Usually that's like the big events and everything like that where Cora lives. And then second is usually Halifax because there's a big team over there. But Halifax actually had to get canceled because they didn't have enough registration. And we are like double, we're blowing Saskatoon out of the water with our registration in Toronto. So it's going to be so exciting. And I'm so happy that Toronto is on the list for her to come and do these events for us. And like Wendy was saying, it's like, just like the inspiration that you get from being in the room with other successful people in Tupperware, like, you know, if you want to learn what to do and get ideas for your own business, put yourself in a room with some of the most successful directors in Canada, in North America, on our team, which is amazing that we're able to, like, we've got Emily Turner who does the sneak peek. She's coming all the way from, I think she lives Halifax-ish, Newfoundland, somewhere over there. She's flying to Toronto to the event. So it's just incredible that we'll have the opportunity to like meet and get to know and learn from these amazing directors and people in top of the line. So there we go. If you have any questions about Toronto Spring Fling, you want more details, send us a message after. We're happy to chat Spring Fling. We're so excited. We've got a number of organization members already registered, like you were saying, Diane and Liz and Nancy. So yeah, there's lots of us going. So then we are having an Owen Sound event. So this is something that we're going to be starting as well as a regular occurrence, is a team cooking party. So really it's getting us all together. We're going to be making recipes using different pieces of Tupperware that maybe you've never seen or used before. You know, maybe the micro grill, maybe the pressure cooker. You get to learn about them. You get to learn a new recipe, how to talk about these products to your customers. And so, yeah, it's just a really great way for us to connect and to get to know each other better as well. So that is at 5:30 at the Harrison Park Community Center in Owen Sound. And then we're doing a customer bingo at 8 p.m. following. So might as well, we're, one night, we're out anyway, might as well do that. And so the customer bingo, what is it? Why do I want to come? How can I use it to build my business? It is a great tool for you guys to use to build your business. Essentially, it is Wendy and I run the event. It's bingo. It costs $5 per card. You can buy however many cards you want, but you play on the card the same night. So really someone could come and spend $5 if they really wanted to. So it's low cost for your customers to come for a really fun night out. And it's bingo for Tupperware prizes. But we also make a recipe. So we do some demos. So they see some different products that they've never seen before, maybe in action, and get excited about them. And there's truly nothing like the magic of like an in-person Tupperware party or Tupperware event, because people, the excitement, like they feed off each other, and they get talking even just like at their table about different products that they love and what they use them for, and it just sparks ideas like, oh yeah, I really should get me some more fridge smarts or like whatever. So your customers come, they learn about Tupperware, they get excited. They also, there's incentives for them to place an order that night with you, book a party that night with you, or join your team. So it's a really great way. Wendy and I are providing all the prizes, renting the hall, doing all that organization part of it. And you guys invite your customers, have them out, and use it as a tool to build your business. So any questions about that, let us know as well. Anything else that I missed, Wendy, about that?
I was just going to say, even though it's called a team cooking party and a customer bingo,
right,
you can absolutely bring your friends and family to either or both.
Yeah, to both. Mm-hmm.
So if you want to make a day of it, come and snack and munch and have some fun with us, and then continue on to the bingo and bring a few friends. I think you get extra Tupperama tickets and that kind of stuff if you bring friends. So it's a lot of fun, and it's a great way for even you guys to get up and share what you do. I know I see Tiff on all the time, make different recipes, and I'm envious because I think she's probably a chef in disguise, right? Like her food looks fantastic. So I'd love for Tiff come and teach us.
Yes, me too. I'm not a chef, so I would love all the tips and all the recipes. I'm like, oh, I'm excited about these because then I get to like add a new recipe to like my regular recipe wheelhouse. So what do we got next here? Okay, so our goals for next month. So for April, our goal is 50,000 in organization sales and to welcome 30 new team members. And our next meeting is going to be, so we're going to be doing these recognition meetings the first Sunday after month end. So month end is always on a Wednesday. So the following Sunday, we're going to do these meetings. So that's our next one for our April sales month. So I'm going to take a quick photo of everyone who's on again for our recognition, our attendance. On time draw. Perfect. And that's the end of my slideshow, but I do want to show you guys something because I want to make sure that you didn't miss it. The announcement from Peter and Doug. Oops, I get out of this slideshow. And I want to go here. Here. Share my sound. Share. Can you guys hear? Oh wait, it's frozen.
Jump on and
I'm
say
just
hello.
gonna-
Let us know
There
you're
we go.
out there. We've got some breaking news to share with you, but we want to know who's here with us. So make sure to say hello, tag your friends, tag your success line, and make sure that you share this to your company page or your team pages.
So Peter is the president, I think, president of Tupperware US and Canada, and then Doug is, I don't know what their titles are. They change all the time and move all over the place, but Doug's up there too. So these are part of our home office team, our Tupperware home office, head office team. So they've got an announcement for us for this week.
Because we want everyone to hear what Peter's about to share with us. So we'll give you a minute or so to jump on. We want to see who's here with us. Give them a few seconds because I know it's an odd time, middle of the day.
For sure. And happy Friday, everybody. It is so exciting to come live to all of you. It's been a while, so we're really happy to come live here to all of you. All right.
I see a few people joining right now, Peter, so we'll give them another 30 seconds or so, but hello. Hello, Diane, all the way in Nevada. Pamela's here from Dynamite Party Sales. Terrific. So tag your success line. We want to make sure everyone's ready to hear some breaking news. And I don't know about you, Peter, but I always like to hear it first. I like to be in the know, and I always have FOMO if I don't get to hear it right away.
Yeah, for sure. And we have exciting news.
Well, I think we can go ahead and get started. I know many more will be joining. I see Elza just joined. Marla's here. Happy Friday to you. Sarah, hello. So again, make sure you've shared because we want to make sure everyone everywhere gets to hear from Peter right now. So Peter, I think we can go ahead and get started. I see Cheryl Consalvers here. Hello, hello. So our business leaders are showing up and they're going to want to hear this news to share back to their companies as well. So Peter, let's get started.
All right. Happy Friday, everybody. It is great that you join us here. Thank you very much. We have some really exciting news. First, I want to start off. We've just finished our March on Wednesday, and it was a fantastic month. I mean, we just had great results. And I want to do a specific call out to our number of new managers that have joined us in the month of March. This was a fantastic result. We hit a magic number of 200 new managers. So congratulations to everybody that stepped up to become a manager. And by the way, that does not include step ups, so it's not our star and our exec managers. So well done on 200 new managers. And the fantastic thing is also new directors, 23 new directors. Doug, that is a record. We haven't had that number of new directors in quite a while. So congratulations to all of you. And talking about that, the success in our business is all about recruiting. And that's why we just had a meeting with our President's Council with a group of our business leaders. And they were saying, hey, you have to go out live right away to share this news with everybody. And that's why Doug and I live to all of you now, because we have some really exciting news. Now, we're not going to share everything with you now. You're going to have to wait, but we want to share the important bits, because what you want to know, all of you, is you want to go out in the month of April and recruit 4 or more. 4 or more. That's what you want to do. 4 or more recruits. And that's why we wanted to go live right now. We wanted to have maximum time to bring in these recruits, not wait until Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday when we have all the details really, we want you to know right now, go out. If you're out this weekend, if you're meeting with friends and family and with wherever you meet with, it's always a good time to share that opportunity. We want you to know that this is the time to share the opportunity today, not tomorrow. So you want to go out, you want to invite as many people to join us in the month of April, because there's going to be some really, really nice surprises for you that we're going to share all the details with you next week. So Doug, let me check out. Have I left out anything? 4 or more?
I don't think so, Peter. But I want everyone to hear that message from you, 4 or more. And I will share with you that your regionals next week, they're going to be doing some great recognition in all regions for everyone who has recruited 4 or more in the month of April. And Peter shared with us, that's a sneak peek that we want to focus on that 4 or more. And this for me is the best time ever to start sharing, if we haven't already, our Tupperware opportunity. It's springtime. People are starting to thaw out all over, and it's about bringing them into Tupperware, showing them what we have to offer. And Peter, I just want to reiterate for all those watching, and I see many joining and many are going to see it on replay. We have some amazing host offers running right now for April, not to mention the first time in I think ever that we've been able to offer the Vatsable Tower as one of those host options. So just right there, you can see we have a reason for people to come in and start partying. And that's the message. So as you bring in those 4 or more, we want to get them partying now. Get those parties started, whether they're virtual, in person, a combination of both. Let's get them in, get those parties started, because you heard Peter. 4 or more. You're going to hear all those details next week, but I think you're going to be super excited.
All right, Doug. So that's it.
I was muted. I'll stop it there just because I know Wendy's team has their meeting starting at 8. So 4 or more. So you heard it right from Doug and Peter. We don't know the details yet, but it seems to be crazy big because they went live and are telling us about it, and it's all over top of the line. So we don't know what it is yet, but we're anticipating it to be like a huge incentive reward for you. So I don't know if you guys saw my post in Tupper Queens where you could, an idea you could post in your VIP groups is like a discounted starter bundle membership, and the wording there. That's something that you could try, but there's tons of training about recruiting in top of the line as well. So check it out, get some ideas, get some inspiration, and start working on your 4 or more. But that's it. Thank you so much for joining. I'll stop the recording and I'll let Wendy's team hit the road so they can get on to their other meeting. But anyone else who wants to chat, feel free to stay.
Thanks so much, guys. And we'll see Tuptown Girls plus a guy in our bingo in about 3 or 4 minutes. Bye, guys.